welcome back. I'm not doing an intro this time, because I did say this was going to be split into parts. We're going to explore all of Flipside in this video, but in the last video, we saw that we couldn't go into Chapter 4, but this counts as Part 2 of Chapter 4, because we technically went inside Chapter 4. New area. This is where we're supposed to go. That's Busy. Love that name. He's a magazine editor who is always distracted. Yeah, that could be me too. He has a staff writer, but he loses track of him constantly. The two have never spoken. He also enjoys fishing. His longest catch is a 10-inch boot. I love that fact, he's so funny. A hole in the sky, you say? I don't care about that, you incomprehensible bumbler! Oh no, we've only got 30 minutes until deadline. There's this place, but I'll show you that after this. And I'm gonna do something that you guys will probably not expect. Something that you guys would hope that I would do, but won't do until we reach a certain area. This looks like a good place to release the captain. Release the goldfish here. Yes. Now the fish bowl is empty. That means you can use it. Oh, the fish is still in there. That means you can use it as a space helmet. Now we can go to space. So let's head back to that door. Not going in there yet because there's a chest over here, and I'm gonna talk to some NPCs to see if they say anything different. The internet. Remember that for later. We've actually met the internet in one of the chapters. You know the one. I'm not saying it, but if you do want to know, you have to pretty much look it up. Are you kidding me? Now? There. And that's a goldfish. He's the cute fish that the boy on the third floor loves. He seems to be happy having a large area to swim in. It's much better than the bowl. Oh, and I hear his name is Captain Gills. I love the name, and seems like Tippy doesn't. I love the name. I don't know what your issue is with that name. Also, this looks really weird in 3D. Just wanted to show it off though. This is Flim, the guy I loved in the Flipside pit on the trials. He has wares for us, and he rarely, I say rarely, has cards for us to buy, and that's why I'm here. Greetings, name's Flim, freelance sales freak, fully licensed and bonded. Sell anything, sell to anyone, buy, sell big, sell often, sell now! My slogan, trademarked. Love that. I sell stuff that's so hard to find, not even I can find it. Yeah, you heard me right. So, look, then buy. This you can actually find pretty much anywhere, in shops. Shooting star, pretty hard to find. Ghost shroom, we have not seen this yet. Summons a ghost shroom to snack on your enemies, my least favorite item in the game. Catch card SP. That I've already shown you before. Smelly herb. That can be found in the Itty Bits, I think is what it's called. Either Itty Bits or Itsy Bits. It's a really cool store, but you aren't able to access it yet. Turtley Leaf, we've seen those. Koopa Troopas can drop them. You've seen this already, and that reminds me that I can cook these. I love that I have a Mario cookbook because of knowing that the Turtley Leaf turns into Koopa Tea, and I have the Koopa Tea recipe in my book, and it's so freaking cool. We're buying this though, the Swamp card. You must be a collector. I'm 100% serious. You must buy stuff for a living. That's a Swamp card, an original, mint, and it's yours for only 68 coins. Deal? Yes. I'm not gonna buy the cards until after we beat the game, but there will be some cards that I'll buy if I have a lot of coins. There's also one character that I'm waiting for and hoping that I would still be able to get enough coins without going into the coin rooms because of revisiting chapters to get to those coin rooms for reasons of 100% completion. Wow, talk about a win for you. You're going to love that little baby. Love it! Well, inventory changes like that. So, yeah, that quick. So come back again. It doesn't matter because he actually... It's basically every time you return to Flipside. It doesn't matter if it's like if you visit a chapter and then return to Flipside, Flim will have something else for us. Name's Flim, freelance sales freak, owner and proprietor of this shirt. I sell stuff that's so hard to find, not even I can find it. Yeah, I love what he says here. Owner and proprietor of this shirt. It's a cool shirt, by the way. I love that shirt. Somehow I wish I had that. But sort of looks like it's too large. I sell stuff that... Yeah. Yeah, you heard me, right? Look, then buy. Yeah, he has the same stuff. I'm not gonna buy the ghost shroom. You would most likely find it somewhere and I'll show you what it does, but I hate the item. It's not very useful to me. It's a partner item, I get it, but I don't like it. That's just my fact. I'm not buying any of these things though. Smelly herb I could do, just so that I can cook it and see what it turns into because I forgot. I do know what this turns into. But smelly herb I'm not gonna buy, screw it. So you want nothing? Color me flustered. Well, inventory changes like that. That's Flim, the salesman. His prices and his stock fluctuate day to day. Sometimes he carries rare items. Yes, I say rarely. He can carry cards. It's a tiny shop. There's no way we're getting inside it like this. But there is a way to get inside it, and we are going inside it soon. Very soon. Very soon meaning, well, not really soon. It's like, we're going to be able to after a certain chapter, but it's not chapter 4. But let me say, spoiler alert on this, chapter 5 is the chapter where we will be having our final story pixel. And final pixel overall, I think. No, actually not. I don't know. No, because after chapter 5, we will do a side quest that actually requires a lot to complete it. I'll point at that building later. But remember this for now, because there's nothing in it right this moment. That's Chap. He's always thirsty. He comes here at noon and drinks milk all day. That reminds you of something? He always jokes that milk runs through his veins, but then he worried that it really did. And went to the doctor. That's a secret. Yeah. And also, this is really cool. There's a dartboard, and if you flip to 3D, it actually shows that players have actually thrown darts. Hits the spot. Warm milk warms the very soul of a man. This guy actually has an interesting secret topic. That's Garson, the info guy. A bit of a rascal in his youth. He troubled everyone. To make up for it, he opened an information exchange shop for everyone. He can exchange info, but there's another guy that actually tells a story instead. Come on in, take a load off. This is the Beveragarium down low. The underwear. I'm the owner of this joint, the name's Garson. So yeah, welcome and all that. Listen, in my line of work, I hear gossip, even gossip that I don't care about. But who knows, somebody might care about this stuff, maybe even you. So yeah, if you ever want to talk, you know where to find me, right here. For just a few coins, I'll tell you some interesting stories. No joke. Oh, it's this guy that actually says it. I'll listen to one, but then I'm going to get out of here and talk to some more NPCs. Wasting your time. I'm sorry. Sort of optional in that kind of state, but I can't. But like I said, that's the change I'm doing in this game. Here for a story? So yeah, I have a story called Stylish Moves. Oh, we already... Yeah, that's what it means. If you shake a remote after you beat an enemy, it gives you a stylish move. It's also a thing in the Thousand Year Door where if you hit an enemy and then press A in midair, but you have to do it at a certain height, then it's a stylish move, and the audience will thank you for those stylish moves by giving you really good stuff. No thanks. Well, you ever want to hear one of my stories, you know where to find me. Now, this place has a hidden arcade. I'm not going in it yet, for a reason you will see later. Meaning after chapter something I won't say. Screw it, I am. Chapter 5. There's something hidden in Flop. I almost said it. I think I might as well spoil it, but no, I won't. I won't in case people has not seen this game yet. But who hasn't? It doesn't matter because I'm still not gonna spoil it. Ooh, mama, did I get some interesting info from a buddy of mine. He swore me to secrecy, but you look like you can keep quiet, so I'll tell you. And now I blow your mind. Jump on the Koopa to reduce it to just its shell. Nah, get that? That's a classic move. I forgot to point at this Bedfordarium. That's the Beveragarium. The owner is privy to a lot of information. I hear there's also a secret entrance to an arcade in there somewhere. Yeah, I would have pointed at that first to surprise you all. But now for another surprising fact. What does it say about a Thwomp? Which is a rare card, so it'll be a long time before we see it. There it is. Now this is funny. Slurp. Max HP unknown. Attack 2. Now, this hungry beast really sucks stuff up. Bombs get a bad case of heartburn. I love that. I love that. Gosh darn it. Love that line. Thwomp is something else. A classic. This block-headed rocker really loves making pancakes. I'm angry! All that macho pounding must be a sign of insecurity. It's not really insecurity, it just loves that stuff. What do you have to say? Everyone has to say something new here. Yes, I think this whole video is going to be a waste of your time. So this is an optional video. Oh, hello, sweet Gladys. Is the food ready yet? My brain is feeling young as a teenager. I remember what we ate 2 nights ago. And today's dinner was my favorite. Steak and tatars. Wait, have I already eaten? I don't know why. I'm not making fun. I just think that's funny.
Have you met my Walter?
Oh, wait. This is the same, isn't it? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, that's different. But his stomach is still strong. Today he ate 6 meals. It was a sight. That man has always loved his meals. I love that about him. It's different. A little bit different with her. Walter as well. Walter is a little bit different too. I got the same card again. My luck really stinks today. Why can't I get more rare cards? Why? Why? I never get any. They should really put more of those in these packs. Yeah, you can tell where we're going. Oh no, I already talked to you. Saffron, there's someone. Oh wait, I'll talk to you later. I'm sorry. I was gonna cook some items, and then I realized I gotta talk to some more NPCs down here. Fried egg, we don't have a big egg yet. Please tell me you've tried Saffron's fried egg. I wish I could, and I also love fried eggs. That's a fact. Biting into the perfectly cooked runny egg yolk. I don't love them like that. Oh my gosh, is it good. She can make you one if you bring her a big egg, and I highly recommend it. I don't have it, and I wish I did. Because my items, I only have a dried shroom that turns into a mistake, inky sauce that turns into inky soup, gold bar that actually turns into something when you cook it, ice storm, which is my favorite to cook, stopwatch that turns into a mistake, I think sleepy sheep as well, but I might be wrong there, cup of tea, so I have made it, and a curd shell that actually turns into a mistake, so don't cook it. Yeah, you've heard that right, but we're not able to see that yet. I heard that my daddy's pieces are common, and so that is why they do not sell. So Mama has to work extra hard to out there to sell them. I hope she comes here home soon. I hear that something called cards are very popular these days. Now that is for moi. Now I shall use the collection of cards as the theme of my next collection. Oh oui, the trendy elements. I must add some more and more, for that is what top creators do. I freaking love this guy. Every time. I love that guy. Now, I'm gonna point at this and you'll laugh. There's a crack in the wall. It might break open if you explode something near it. Oh, I said you will laugh. Did you laugh? That's Cherry. She's a lively up-and-coming singer. I don't remember if I pointed at her or not, so that's why I'm going over her again, if I have. She's talented, but it's the bright quality of her voice that makes listeners happy. Everyone thinks she's young, but even her boyfriend doesn't know her true age. I did see her, but that's still funny. Hey, got a sec? Well, maybe more than a sec. I've gotta tell you about my boyfriend. He is the absolute best. He's honest, kind, and he gives me gifts all the time. But he's at work right now, so I can't see him. It's rough, but I sing and laugh and try to kill time while I wait. La la love my man. He's like holding my hand. Cannot do a girl voice. New NPCs. That's Pearl. Oh, glory of Pearl. She's Betsy's super sweet grandmother. She has a dark past here. It's hard to believe she was once called Razor Pearl. She has many backstories, but most she cannot tell. That's Betsy. She's an innocent little girl who always asks innocent questions. She innocently believes that a long life is always a happy one. Ah, that's so cute. Hey, Grandma, what do I need to do to live as long as you? Oh, that's simple, my dear. Don't be a picky eater. You have to have a varied diet. Perfect. I eat from all the candy food group. Not a good thing, kids. Do not eat candy. It will make... Well, yeah, you can eat candy, but don't eat too much candy because it will give you a bellyache and a headache all at once. Ever see Flim the salesman? That guy sells some of the crazy stuff. It's great. I'm not scaring you out of not eating candy, I promise. I'm just giving you solid advice as a man. He sets up shop underground somewhere. If you're interested, try to find him. Let's see if I can point at him. I can't because Mario's in the way. Oh, never mind. That's Patch. He's a window shopper who goes shop to shop just looking. He's a creeper. He goes to every shop in town just to stare at the goods. Shopkeepers shudder to hear him coming since he takes up space real buyers could use. That's a space rift, and I call it the space crack. I hear these form to conceal hidden things. Pretty good stuff. It's the home of Hieronychus, a former explorer. Go in to hear his stories. There, he doesn't tell much. That's a Catch a Dream, the card shop. You can buy and sell catch cards there. One more NPC, really not. There's two more after this guy. That's Helvetica. He is a struggling novelist who made his debut 30 years ago. Yeah, imagine that. 30 years ago, that's 1977 in this game's history. He's good at what he does, but he writes slow, so his books are never released. He's poor and cooks for himself, but his fare is so good, it makes chefs jealous. Yum yums. Also, this says something too. 8 blocks, each color once. Why did no one read that in the professionalism? Why did no one read that? That was solid advice. Why did they not read it? I read it when I was younger, but I still didn't know what they talked about because I was dense then. But it was still that was still a really good advice to learn. And why am I flipping out about that? You'll see after chapter 4. Oh no, what to do? The deadline's on me, and I've got nothing. I feel like I've had some ideas, but when I try to remember them, they're gone. So mysterious and so very awfully bad. Now, here's something I'm going to do that is actually really interesting. I haven't done it in chapter 2, but I will do it in chapter 4. in Chapter 4-2, when I get a pixel that I'm going to spoil, I'm sorry, Fleep, I'm going back to Flipside to activate the Space Rift, then going in Flopside, yes, I spoiled it, to see if Nolrum, spoiler it again, will say anything to you. Because I'm certain he will, and it will be really cool to see him. But that would mean a lot more like waste of time things that are optional. So mysterious and so very awfully bad. Ugh. I can't help it. When I see this, it bothers me that not many people read that thinking it was not important. I was one of them, and it still bothers me.